I'd like to tell you a little bit about who we are and hope we can pick up some volunteers. We started in 1992 to do something for the centennial of the Mount Lowe Railway down at Echo Mountain. We did a lot of brush clearing and found artifacts and that. And I had originally only planned on a year or so, but it just never stopped after that. Oh, wow. And then we did a centennial of the Alpine Tavern in 1995, and then we built Inspiration Point, and we built Dog Station, and we dug these out of the, they were down in the stream. This is a snowplow. There's another one down at Echo Mountain. They must have, we assume they left one at each end in case the cars got stuck in the snow on either end. These would go on any of their standard cars or their freight cars. And this, we think, came from the kitchen. We found the original grill, and we used to cook hot dogs on it, but it got a little heavy to pick up every year. It's over there in the dirt. We're not worried about anyone taking it. It weighs too much. So anyway, a lot of us are getting old.
Speak for yourself.
Not me.
Anyway, you're all welcome to join us on any of our work days. We come up here, and we usually don't work real hard, and we have you get to picnic here at the Alpine Tavern a lot more often than just December. And we work at Echo Mountain, and we work on the road. We do lots of things. Anyway, I'd like to encourage anyone who'd like to help us. Give me your email address. I'll put you on the email list.
All I'd like to say is if it weren't for volunteers, not just this group here, there's many, many volunteers. Yeah. These mountains wouldn't be what they are today. We keep it safe as we can from fires, from graffiti. We do the best we can to maintain it, but these mountains wouldn't be as beautiful as they are without all of us volunteers. There's just not enough manpower through the Forest Service.
When I was a kid and started hiking up here, I thought, gosh, these trails take such good care of themselves. That's completely wrong. Yeah. You wouldn't believe the hours that goes into just taking care of little slides along all these trails through the forest. There's how many volunteers were at that dinner, do you think?
Oh, hundreds, I'd say.
No, that's probably 100.
That showed up.
Yeah, it showed up. But there's an entire forest. There's over 1,000 miles of trails. Wow. You know, plus things like Mount Lowe that these sites that have to be taken care of. And our group's dedicated to the Mount Lowe, anything related to Mount Lowe and these mountains. And we don't get into Rubio a lot, but or Echo Mountain a lot. But the road and the right-of-way in this area, we put a lot of work into.
Now last year, about 5 years ago, was probably the last year that we had a real person with us, amongst us, that had actually gone up the incline railroad, and actually took the trolley. Wow. We called him Silky. He was actually related to me. And he loved to have an audience. And he'd come up and tell stories. We'd always give him some time to talk to people. But he left us in 2010. And I don't know that there's anyone left anymore that had actually ridden on the railroad.
There's a link to the video I made of him still on the website.
There's a link to him. John made a video. MountLowe.net. You'll find a lot of links to different things, and there are some videos. One is Silky standing there. We had Smokey Bear, or Smokey the Bear, however you choose. Here it was one of the actual forest rangers dressed up like Smokey, and Silky was with him. So if you're curious. But we had a lot of people over the years volunteer. I mean, we're the last of the Mohicans. Some people died off, moved away. But it took a whole bunch of crew members to build that Inspiration Point. And John always brought his truck with the generators, and we supplied the tools, the manpower, the equipment. The Forest Service provided the lumber and the nails and screws, So it was, we would work every Saturday. Once we started, every Saturday we were here from 10 to 12 hours, every week. And every one of us that had any of these lost them. So I think we need to build another one. Anyway.
And many of us woke up with nightmares of swinging a hammer.
Yeah.
And you'll notice coming up today, there were some big rocks alongside the road. I assume you guys had to move a few out of the way to get up here, but we would spend, some days it might take 2 to 3 hours to get from down there up to here.
Wow.
Because you got to make little ones out of the big ones and get them off the road. So,
For trees, we could spend a whole day getting a tree off the road.
right.
Yeah.
Generator and chainsaws and whatever to do it.
And if El Nino's anything they say it's gonna be, we really are gonna need help.
Yeah.
I mean, we're lucky we all drove up the road today. I thought, I hope that road stays open for the next year, seeing the weather that's gonna come,
Yeah.
so.
That's the best I've seen the road in a long time, but
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, last sales pitch. I was an electrical engineer. In '98, somebody says, "Hey, you know, you're an electrical engineer. Why don't you write something on the history of the railway?" For one guy that was putting out a little quarterly publication. Well, I did, and it became a book called Mount Lowe Power. And I went in. I've gone into how all the safety systems, mechanical systems, the history of the railway, or the electrical system for the railway, its ups and downs, and all of that. I've got a few books with me at $10 a piece. But if you want to know something about how the railway worked and some of the interesting things that they did, it's in here. So